Live streaming has taken over the internet. Look at Kaisenat's recent subathon, gaining over 727,000 subscribers over the span of 1 month. But there's a dark side to streaming. Because these live streams are live, anything can happen in them. Now, this is some streamers' whole gimmick, such as Ice Poseidon and Asian Andy, IRL streamers who walk around causing mischief till something funny or insane happens. However, sometimes insane and crazy stuff will happen to streamers who aren't looking for it. Like again, Kaisenat's recent incident where, how do I say this? Someone got their neck hugged a little too hard on stream. Aww. That incident and also this amazing iceberg on Reddit I found by user oldfriend9642 inspired me to talk about some of these weird moments on stream. Whether it's someone being exposed as a fraud, someone accidentally having a bit too much fun, or someone exposing how much of a crappy person they are. These are some of the internet's craziest live streaming incidents. I hope you enjoy. This one is a classic, and I couldn't make a live stream incident video without including this one. Angel Hamilton, aka ZilianOP, was a Twitch streamer back in 2012. He was known for having a fun personality, being a cool gamer, but most importantly, being disabled. A big part of Zilian's brand was his wheelchair. It was part of the stream as he would do wheelies for donations, have it very well on his camera view, and would also mention how a lot of his donations from the stream would help for his physical problems. Now, his wheelchair didn't make him popular, but a lot of his success and especially donations were due in part to people feeling like they were helping out someone with a disability. Still, Zilian was a semi-popular streamer in their own right, garnering an average of 350 viewers a stream. Zilian wasn't unknown to controversy and things going wrong on live. Midway in their streaming career, there was an incident where Zilian leaked that he was using bots in the game Diablo 2 to his stream. If you don't understand what that means, he's basically using tools to play the game for him as well as do other things in the game that were not allowed. Basically, cheating, which he would get banned off the game for. This created a lot of distrust with Zilian. He was known for being a good and honest player, and people really looked down on cheaters for good reason. Cheating is bad. He would also go on and lie about being banned, saying the reason was for account sharing, even though the situation literally happened on stream, so I don't know who he was trying to fool. These even led some people to have doubts on Zilian as a whole, where people chatted about if his disability is even legitimate or not. Now, I don't really see the connection between cheating and lying about their disability, but apparently, they weren't too far off.
Watch, check it out. Get on your mount and follow me.
Maybe I don't want to follow you. You hurt my feelings.
I'm back. When it's easily outgeared.
Our dog is... Oh my god! We took our dog, like, to the fish shop today. Because the dog loves just, like, going out and meeting new people. And we constantly have to take him to, like, be introduced to new, like, random people and stuff. So he hangs out at fish shops and stuff. Because, like, we love talking to the people there anyways. And there were just a bunch of people that, like, came in, like, a bunch of customers that came in, just, like, in this huge flow, and he got scared and, like, came and sat on my lap, and I was like, oh, this is so cute, like, he's cuddling with me because he's scared. He stands up, he took a leak on my lap.
Yes, it's a miracle. His disability was completely cured during this stream. Twitch really is a holy place. In all seriousness, he actually just went ahead and stood up. After this incident, he quickly ended the stream, but on Twitch, the chat is always live 24/7, so after the stream ended, people still continue talking about what just happened. Zilian and his girlfriend, who you actually heard in that clip, went into the chat and started making up a story where Zilian just shoved himself out of the chair and landed in the ground. Obviously, this is not true because you can see him walk, and also, it isn't true because if you listen to the clip, there's no, like, banging sound on the ground, and also his girlfriend is talking and it's still continuing on with the story. Obviously, she would have heard him fall or something along those lines. However, the damage was done, and a chat member who was watching live would retrieve the footage and go to Reddit, where instantly this news would blow up. Quickly, Zilian would be banned from Twitch for fraud, with Twitch even offering refunds to people who were subbed to him. One of the funniest parts about this incident is that people should have actually known he was a fake sooner. A couple months before this incident, someone had hacked his Facebook and made plenty of jokes about how he was actually disabled and was doing it for money. Of course, people already trusted Zilian at the time, so people assumed this was just a rude, ableist hacker trolling his account. But after everything got revealed, the hacker came out as one of Zilian's old friends who actually knew the truth the whole time. Now, you might think that's where the story ends. Streamer who was faking a disability got caught and booted off the internet. But a lot of times when social media people get canceled, they never truly leave. They get comfortable for making money through people's donations and they never want to work a real job again, so a lot of times they try to cling on to what they have or create a new persona. 7 years later in 2022, a new Twitch account was gaining popularity. Soon though, people would end up connecting the person to be good old Zilian. After this was exposed, he again was banned on Twitch for ban evading. However, instead of creating another persona, he actually pulled an interesting move. In a video he uploaded, he proved that he was actually indeed crippled from the years 2011 to 2012 from a car crash, meaning he was genuinely disabled when he started content. On the side of streams, he was actively getting physical therapy, and pretty soon he regained the ability to walk again, but he didn't want to tell his stream about this because he already felt the wheelchair was so much a part of the stream and he can't get rid of it. Now, in my opinion, this doesn't really change anything about the story. Even if he was actually disabled when he started streaming, he was still lying when he got better. But people felt a bit more empathetic towards him at this point. The common consensus was that he was lying about the wheelchair the entire time, but now it's proven that he actually was disabled at some point. So at this point in time, he's still on the internet churning stuff out. Pewdiepie needs no introduction. He's considered a legend on YouTube, making content all the way back in 2010 and really pioneering gaming and let's playing content on the platform. He also boasts an insane 110 million subscribers on YouTube, and has somehow after all these years still manages to bring in millions of views in his videos. Now, there is a trend with most older YouTubers where they have naturally run into one or more controversies over the years, and Pewdiepie is definitely no exception. These include, but are not limited to, dressing up as a racist ghost, paying two individuals to hold up signs containing slurs, and being exposed for following a lot of how do I say this without getting demonetized? Whatever. If you know, you know. Following a bunch of those kind of people on Twitter. However, one of, if not the most insane moments was the bridge incident. One day, Pewdiepie was live on his YouTube channel to over 30,000 viewers playing the game PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, or PUBG. And honestly, the clip speaks for itself.
Holding it so fucking straight.
What a fucking
nice person.
oh. Jeez, oh my god, what the fuck? Sorry, but what the fuck? What a fucking asshole. I don't mean that in a bad way, Jesus fuck. Why would he do that?
Now, what do you think the reception was to this? Again, this is someone with more than 100 million subscribers and commonly considered an internet legend. Well, the thing is, nobody really cared. Well, that's sort of an exaggeration. People did care, and out of all of PewDiePie's controversies, this one was the biggest. However, there really wasn't any repercussion for this action. A lot of times when big YouTubers run into controversy, people mass unsubscribe, get a load of hate, and sometimes even lose their YouTube partner program, basically meaning they can't make money off of YouTube for a bit. But none of this happened. There's a lot of reason for this, so let's talk about them. The most important thing was, I think, the climate on YouTube at the time. This event happened in 2017, which is right before cancel culture was really big and what it is today. Another big deal is PewDiePie's core audience. A lot of them are older and more edgier, and even after this happened on stream, people kept on donating and even making jokes about him pulling a Keemstar. Another huge reason is also that this was during the tail end of the era of iDubbbz and Filthy Frank, very popular YouTubers who are famously known for trying to normalize slurs, which had a massive effect on the YouTube platform and the younger generation as a whole. All of this, plus some other really stupid excuses, are the main reasons why people excuse this and also just immediately memed the whole experience. PewDiePie would release an apology video a couple of days later, and honestly, this is one of, if not the worst apology videos on YouTube. The main thing that pisses me off is the fact that the way he words it and holds himself really makes it sound like he's apologizing on his own volition. Like what he said wasn't that bad, but he just wants to apologize because he's the bigger person.
Hello, I wanted to make a statement on what I said in my previous live stream. You probably won't believe me when I say this, but whenever I go online and I hear other players use the same kind of language that I did, I always find it extremely immature and stupid. And I hate how I now personally fed into that part of gaming as well. It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of, and it just sort of slipped out. And I'm not going to make any excuses to why it did, because there are no excuses for it. I'm disappointed in myself because it seems like I've learned nothing from all these past controversies.
I don't know if PewDiePie knows this, but a lot of times people don't just say slurs when they get angry. Obviously, he was saying this kind of stuff and rhetoric behind closed doors, and then he got angry and then just let it slip out without realizing he was on stream. I guarantee if this happened nowadays, the outcome would be completely different. Heck, I know it for a fact, because a lot of PewDiePie's most recent controversies are not as bad as this, yet he gets more repercussion and more punishments for what happens. So who knows what's going to happen to PewDiePie in the future. Just like PewDiePie, I don't think IShowSpeed needs any introduction. Becoming one of the world's biggest streamers in only a couple years, Speed really started picking up popularity in 2021, and now he boasts an incredible 33 million subscribers and also winning multiple streamer awards. Speed is a streaming legend. One thing Speed is heavily credited for is evolving the streaming meta. You see, a lot of times streams are very slow paced, and you're more along with the ride for the streamer, experiencing the fun and the slow moments together. But Speed streams were different. Speed was a seemingly endless supply of energy and clips, and this combination with COVID, and in combination with TikTok, where a lot of these funny moments and clips were posted onto, Speed was probably the most engaging streamer to watch. You knew if you were watching a Speed stream, something funny or crazy was about to happen. However, sometimes things could get out of hand. Speed was streaming the new Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach DLC on August 16th. I'm sure if you've been on the internet, you know about Five Nights at Freddy's, and especially with the new expansion out, Speed had a lot of viewers, around 30,000. Now, this game in particular wasn't really scary, but with all the attention, Speed knew he had to get some good clips in. However, there was something Speed was not accounting for. He was wearing pajamas. You see, Speed had a huge crush on the character Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's. When he sees her, he just cannot stop thrusting. But as previously mentioned, this was a cozy day for Speed. He was just chilling in his pajamas. The thing is though, pajamas, for whatever reason, have a flap on the front of it which is there for easier access to the bathroom. Now, why this is a thing when you could just put on your pants, I have no idea. But sadly, this design flaw would cause something astronomically bad to happen to Speed.
Chica, I miss you. I'm about to fuck you, Chica. Oh shit, it's dick up in you, baby.
What happened to you?
Oh my god.
You look awful.
Oh my god.
Obviously, I had to censor the clip, but just know that flap for easier access to the bathroom was maybe accessed a bit too soon. Speed would immediately end the stream and try to purge the VOD, but sadly, the clip would end up being leaked. I honestly feel extremely bad for Speed. This is one of those situations where the live streamer is not at fault for the situation, but it must have been such a really weird and unique feeling to have flashed your thing to so many people. One of the biggest worries is what was going to happen with his YouTube channel. Speed streamed primarily on YouTube, and as a lot of people know, YouTube is a very sensitive platform with its terms of service, with people commonly being banned or losing partner for silly reasons. Surprisingly though, YouTube made an official public statement that Speed would not get any disciplinary action, and they understood that sometimes there's a wardrobe malfunction. Obviously, Speed didn't get cancelled or lose his following because of this incident. He ended up getting a very fitting and hilarious nickname from the incident being called IShowMEAT, which he would be heavily tortured with by fans and others alike. And that's it for today's video. Now, of course, there's a lot more live streaming incidents that have happened. This iceberg is kind of long, so if you want to see more, let me know in the comments and definitely leave a like. I appreciate you watching this far, and I hope you all have an amazing day.